Hey, FYI Explorer community, I want to tell you guys about a story. It's a story about a road in the middle of the desert. Once upon a time, there was a road. This was not an ordinary road, though. You see, this road was a road that magically disappeared in the middle of the desert. Not only did this road disappear, but magically a whole different area of the desert appeared over this road. This different area of the desert that magically appeared over the road was the work of people using high-tech image altering programs to hide massive areas of the desert from us. That's right, hide massive areas of the desert from you and I. It appears that these people have the intention of deceiving us. So now that we know about this, and we'll shortly see the deception for ourselves, if you're like me, you're probably asking yourself some questions right now. Why would anybody want to do this? Why would anybody want to alter pictures of the sand in the middle of the desert? What is it they are hiding? What is it they are trying to prevent us from seeing? I mean, think about it from a common sense perspective. Why would anybody go to great lengths to intentionally edit and alter images of the desert and sand? If it was only sand that was there, then why would anybody spend massive amounts of time, massive amounts of money, and vast amount of resources to use high-tech image altering programs to hide sand? It makes no sense, right? So here we begin our journey down the road that magically disappears. And what you're about to see will forever change the way you think about the world around you and how it is presented to you. Okay, so here we go, guys. Check it out. So this is the road, the magic road that disappears into nowhere in the desert. So if we just travel along this road, we're going to see what happens here. The road magically disappears and another area of the desert magically reappears over it. So I'm going to zoom in here and I have the coordinates here and I want you guys to check this out for yourself. Go and look it up for yourself. And you can see it's a straight line how this occurs, right? This, and I've outlined it, which I'll show you momentarily. But you'll see another area of the desert literally appears right over it. There's literally sand dunes here and all kinds of other areas. And there's a massive discoloration here. It goes from orange to brown, and then it starts going over here. So you're seeing a massive discoloration as well. And this is not natural. As you can tell, this is artificial. So the road disappears, right? Now, if we would travel along the path where the road would normally be, right? Let's go here, and you're going to see other items here too, which we'll cover momentarily, and the coordinates as well. So let's just go in the direction the road would travel. And we're seeing massive blurring going on here. We're seeing all kinds of things. And what is this? The road magically reappears right here. And you can see the coordinates again where it reappears. And look at these dirt roads. They magically disappear as well. So I've actually outlined this whole area, and I'm going to zoom out in a moment and show you. But, just take a look at this. Look at the massive color shift here from orange to a cream color to a brown, like all in the same area. It is not natural. And this, if anything, looks more like the natural color. And the other is altering, as you can see here. It's literally like a straight line that goes right here. And you can see it's obviously artificial, all this, and I'll show you that more momentarily. But you can see if we just travel along this road, there's a lot of work going on here. There's vehicles that are actually busy driving here. So this is not like an abandoned area, and there's a lot of digging. There's a lot of all kinds of stuff going on here. And what is this? There's actually a vehicle going on here. And again, once again, you can see this massive color shift here, this discoloration. It's an image altering that's going on here. It is a painting. There's painting going on here, right? It goes from this cream color to and you can see the outline here. It's orange. It's painted. It's been painted. This area of the desert has been painted. So to tell you the truth, the area is probably this natural cream color, and then it's been altered with this orange, because if you can see, it just looks like a spray overcoat here, how it is. And if there's any graphic design experts out there that would like to comment in the comments, please do. And you can see it just abruptly ends right here. All of a sudden it goes from cream to orange, or this darker reddish color, whatever have you. So I'm going to just zoom out here so you can just see the area, right? And how it's just placed over it. It's a massive area, right? This is no joke here, right? So this massive area is literally placed into, and you can see here, it's not even, look, you have these dunes here, and then all of a sudden they just disappear right here. So there's obvious image altering going on here. There's blurring, there's discoloration, there's image enhancement and image placement here going on all over the place. And this is just one particular area, guys. And what I'm looking at here, these areas obviously look like they've been altered as well. They're heavily altered here, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to show you momentarily that as well. So, what are these areas here, right? So I'm going to just zoom in. And what is this? It just kind of starts here and travels down this way, or starts from the other direction, but they're obviously blurred. You can see there's a blurring going on here, because there's areas that are super crystal clear, and then there's areas like this that are super blurred for some reason. Now, why don't they want us to see this? What's the mystery here? If it's just sand. First of all, they just plopped that massive piece of desert down here, right, and did all kinds of image altering here. I don't even know what's going on here, but I know there's massive image altering going on here. And then what? These humps here, these piles, these dunes, whatever you want to call them, they're actually spray painted over. And you can see there's like a scraping motion here or something, and you can see it continues underneath this area, right? Here it is right here. There's a scraping motion. There's a scraping motion. There's a scraping motion. There's a certain portion how they look, how they're separated by each other, and some are a little bit larger, the distance, than others. But you can tell it looks like it goes right underneath here. And then this image is altered right here, right? So, and then what? It comes out the other side. Right? It just magically goes under this dune and comes out the other side. And then what? Magically goes under this dune and comes out the other side again. So, that leads me to believe, and again, this is a postulation here, a guess, that this is image altered right here, because it is covered up. It is covering up this area. There's something here they do not want us to see, and they blurred these areas out completely. So if you look, it completely continues, right? And it continues right back over that outline, and we get that shift in color right here too, right? We go from this brownish area to a lighter area here. And again, there's you see this happening all over. It's just blurred. It's massively blurred here. So we're seeing this image alteration taking place all over. This is just an area I'm bringing to you today. This is the road that magically disappears. And you can see I'm actually following, there's a line here, the discoloration line that is, it's very obvious. It's underneath this purple line here. And again, go and check it out for yourself. But you can see as I zoom away, there is a discoloration that happens all over the place here. So there is massive image altering going on the sand for some reason. And you'd have to ask yourself again, why would they be altering images of the sand? Why would they be blurring images of the sand? Why would they be discoloring these images and doing it so obviously, right? So some of it's not so obvious and you really have to dig, right? And some of it is obvious. You can see this road is very clear. And then you see the overspray here from the image alteration, right? We go from clear to, completely gone. And it's the same here, right? Same here. Clear to completely gone, disappears because there's been image alteration here in this area. Blurring, same here. Massive image alteration here. And this is just one of the areas we're covering today, right? We're going to cover many more areas, and they're going to just get more mind-blowing as we continue. But again, you have to ask yourself, why are they massively altering images of the desert? Makes no sense, this blurring, this image alteration here. And again, the coordinates are here. They'll be in the video as well, but you can see it's very clear. All the coordinates are right here. And again, this vehicle tracks all over. And, again, here's something that just obviously goes out into nowhere. Right? It just pushed right into nowhere, right off the road. And again, it looks like there's some kind of piles of something here. But, there's a lot of piles we're going to be investigating. There's a lot of anomalies we're going to be investigating that obviously somebody doesn't want us to see. And we have to ask ourselves, why? Why would they hide things in the desert? Unless there's something there that people don't want us to see. So we're going to cover more of these things as time goes on. So please, graphic designers, people, comment. We want to build this community, and we want to really explore and find out what's going on here, because there's something going on here that doesn't make sense. You look at this giant shift here in color, right? So you can see as my outlines, there's a huge color change here, right? We go from this lighter color to an orangish color to a brownish color. There's image altering going on here, and it's all in geometric patterns, right? So there's a line here. There's a blur going on here, as you can see, right? These are vehicle tracks, and they clearly go and are being blurred, right? So what is in this area? What's in this massive blurred area that people don't want us to see, right? It's a massive blur here. There's something there, and there's another section up here, and you can see as we go into more videos and more exploration that these things just don't make sense, and especially there's obviously regions around here where they've been doing terraforming. So what is it? What is it? I don't know. Put your comments in here, check it out for yourself, and let's explore this together. Let's build this community. Let's check this out together, and let's try and get some answers here. All right, guys, until the next video, great seeing you, FYI Explorer. All right, peace out.